Welcome to Political Scoreboard, the channel where we break down the numbers, the momentum, and the strategy behind America's biggest elections. And today, we're talking about what may become the most important Senate race in the country, the 2026 Texas Senate race. For decades, Texas has been considered safely Republican, but suddenly, Democrats think they have a real shot. Republicans are locked in a brutal civil war. In the polling, honestly, it's shocking. So today, we're going to break down the Republican meltdown between Senator John Cornyn and Attorney General Ken Paxton, why Democrat James Tallarico is a suddenly competitive candidate, what the polls are actually saying, and whether Texas could truly become a battleground state in 2026. Let's get into it. Here's where things get really interesting. The Democratic nominee is expected to be James Tallarico, a young state representative from the Austin area. Tallarico has built a reputation as a polished communicator who focuses heavily on education, economic issues, and anti-corruption messaging. And unlike some national Democrats, he's trying to position himself as culturally moderate and less polarizing. That strategy may actually be working. Multiple polls now show Tallarico either tied with or leading both Cornyn and Paxton in hypothetical general election matchups. Why is this happening? There are three major reasons. Number one, urban growth. Texas cities like Houston, Dallas, Austin, and San Antonio continue moving left politically. Number two, Republican fatigue. Some Republican voters are exhausted by nonstop internal fighting, and that's especially true in this primary. Political analysts at the Texas Politics Project say the brutal Cornyn-Paxton battle may actually be hurting Republican enthusiasm heading into the general. Number three, candidate quality. Democrats believe Tallarico is a strong statewide candidate than past Democrats because he avoids the national party's unpopular messaging. Even some Republicans privately worry that Paxton could become a uniquely vulnerable candidate. So here's the big question. Can Democrats really flip Texas? Right now, I'd say this. If Cornyn somehow survives the runoff, Republicans are probably still favored. But if Paxton wins the nomination, this race becomes a genuine battleground. Paxton energizes the Republican base, but he also carries enormous baggage with independent and suburban voters. And if Democrats get high turnout in urban areas while winning over moderates, Texas could suddenly become one of the closest Senate races in America. Either way, this race is no longer something either party can ignore. Democrats still face massive obstacles. Texas is still a Republican-leaning state. Donald Trump carried Texas comfortably in 2024. Republicans still dominate rural areas. And historically, Democrats have repeatedly gotten excited about Texas, only to lose when turnout actually occurs. That's why many analysts remain skeptical despite the polling. Even Democratic-friendly polling shows these races within the margin of error. And if Republicans unify after the runoff, the GOP could still hold the seat fairly comfortably. What do you think? Can Republicans hold Texas, or are Democrats finally on the verge of a breakthrough? Drop your prediction in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more election analysis right here on Political Scoreboard. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.